We are on a little bit of a roll lately. And at some point, that's gonna change, but for now, I feel like I've been seeing the board mighty well. I would love to, man. Ugh, I hate it. Going offline. Nah, it's okay. Gotta hate it. Here's the thing. I feel like Reaper is the best card to have on the first floor, because you can actually play it for, like, value. Brutality might be okay too, Limit Break, borderline useless. But I feel like Reaper only goes insane if you have a strength gain build, which means you need a Limit Break. But a Limit Break is not going to do anything for us early. Unless we're lucky enough, perchance, to get an Inflame or a Flex, and then, like, the most goated draw of all time. So I think this is what I mean when I say I personally feel like I'm seeing the board very well. Except I ended that turn with some spare energy, but I guess it didn't matter because they had enough block to cover my attack. Let's take... Oh, but a Limit Break ahead? But no, we need an attack. Reaper was probably the best card, but I was mature enough to acknowledge that it only gave us a bonus... It's a tough call. It only gave us a bonus really on the first floor. And on the first floor, not to count my chickens before they hatch, but we shouldn't consistently need a bonus to survive. We should just be able to get there, you know, with the power of our own gameplay. So I do think Limit Break is the most forward-facing choice we could have made. You're like, oh my god, shut up and play the cards, dude. Okay, fine, sorry, they hated him because he spoke the truth or whatever. You're not wrong, though. Let's just play the card. Honestly, it sounds crazy, but, like, this time I do think a dropkick makes sense. And then, please, God, just something that gives me strength. Whenever you lose HP from a freaking card. But I can't buy this and Hemokinesis. But we need a way to gain strength. So, take that. Yeah. I'll live with that. And then, I mean, a Shockwave is pretty tempting with Dropkick, I guess. The balls have not fallen into the right spots. To use the classic Plinko metaphor, which doesn't even use balls, people. It uses pucks, I believe. But what do we need? We need a lot. Like, we need something that plays well with Rupture, so that we can gain strength, and then we need an upgraded Limit Break. So, like, to be honest with you, Blood for Blood fits with what we're trying to do, but we don't have any cards that take our HP away yet. So we're still kind of in sort of tight here. I think that for right now, we need to level up Perfected Strike because it's our best attack. I don't really want to play anything. You know what? I think I do want to... Just because, like, I don't want to draw all of our big cards on the same turn and not be able to play them. But I guess we can choose which one we play, and it'll probably be a first bash. 3 weak and 3 vulnerable. Okay, like, that has to be played. Are we... Dropkick's not even available, so our next turn's gonna suck, man. I'm not gonna wake you up yet, but yeah, like, our next turn's gonna suck pretty bad, because we have, like, nothing useful on it at all. I did 1 damage. I don't know, man. I think, like, our heart's in the right place, but we don't necessarily have the right deck composition to be feeling very good about what we're doing right now, but... We're going to take a nasty hit, but we're going to get up again, because you're never going to keep me down. Could have gone worse, probably. Shuriken is mighty interesting. It's really hard to make a Clash work. I think a Fiendfire is, like, a good attack that also exhausts cards. I mean, I'm describing what it does, I suppose, so, you know, I'm not wrong, though. That is what it does. So I like it. I don't know. We could try to, like, restructure the run a little bit to make Shuriken a little easier to play. At least we're doing lots of damage. So like an anger and a shuriken, and you know it's good because I didn't take flex on it, but we're pivoting mightily here. I don't see good opportunities for strength gain. We'll remove our curse, even at the cost of our max HP, and then move on. Somewhat ironically, I do think... Oh, thank God. I do think we're playing for, like, survival mode here. I don't want another bash. Do I want Juggernaut? We don't really gain a lot of blocks, honestly. Well, that was a waste of everybody's time. There are a couple of cards in there I would love to have, for the record. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose. It's crazy I can only play, like, a couple of these. I guess I'll hit you pretty good and then take out somebody doing a lot of damage and then get that card out of it. Are we dead? No, we're alive with 4 HP, of course. With 8 HP. The math understander has logged on. That's very nice. That's very, very nice, man. Who's our boss? I'm not sure about that one, brother. May want to use a potion at some point. Preferably without dying. You may want to use... I really don't want to use 2 potions. If I can get away with it. At least we're gaining strength, I guess, via Shuriken. There is that. Guy who's addicted to looking on the bright side of life. We have to rest. I hate it more than you, to be honest. But the resting has to come to pass here. Otherwise, we just don't stand a chance. And then honestly, okay, I know I said we gotta rest, but a dual wield that's upgraded and hits an anger is mighty tempting as well. But I think we owe it to ourselves to try to keep this one rolling, okay? Let's start with just a bash. And we definitely want to use the fire potion when you're about to split. A dual wield. It is tempting to dual wield. Just to give more cards to Fiend Fire. 50 would do 60 damage, take you to 73. The next turn, we're very likely to draw some good stuff as well. But then what are you going to play? You know what you're going to play? You're going to dual wield Fiend Fire, and you're going to play freaking... You're going to play freaking nothing. I know it's an insane choice, but just work with me on this one. What I've just suggested is... It was a lot worse. It would have been a way better to play Fiend Fire last turn. But at least we have a bunch of Fiend Fires in the deck now. That we can draw from. That we can build from, man. Yeah. That's the ticket. That's what it's all about, man. It's about the long term. Like right off the bat, guess what, buddy? Boom. You looking for this? You're roasted. Then how about you? 18 damage? What a laugh. I laugh at that. I say, ha ha ha, that's nothing to a guy like me. Oh, you're in a world of hurt, brother. 16 damage takes you down to 31. Perfect spot for you to be. Bring back an anger. We get stronger. You're not both attacking on the same turn. Classic mistake. We made it. Now, I honestly think with just a little bit of elbow grease, I could pretty easily figure out what I'm looking for here. Energy Relic and Demon Form would solve a lot of my problems. Offering would also be extremely nice. Plays well with Rupture, plays well with Blood for Blood, is a good card in its own right. Yeah, I hate to see it. I find it hard to believe that a second Fiend Fire is going to do it. I find it hard to believe that a Berserk is going to leave us in a good spot. We've added like literally 0 blocks, so I'm going with the Fiend Fire, man. And honestly, I think we got to throw everything at the run right now. So not necessarily my favorite relic to take, but it tends to be good. I try to be honest, okay, when I talk about stuff. I'm not one of those gamers who assumes that everything is everyone's out to get me at all times, right? I'm not that guy. This only does 15 damage now. Maybe everyone is out to get me. Hang on. No. That's... I'm joking. That being said, I think you got to acknowledge Pandora's box is good. Why is it good? Because strikes and defends are not. Does it go in the discard pile? Discard pile. Okay. So even though it might not have been the exact cards that I wanted, I can't deny that they've got to be better than strikes and defends, basically necessarily. So I appreciate what they've done for me. And a shrug is nice. We could use some blocks for sure. I don't need, at this point, I am a little bit lost, though. I don't fully know what we're looking for in our deck. We have some blocks. Not a ton. We're not shuffling our deck too often. I do feel like this... Oh, but Hemokinesis works nice with Blood for Blood and Rupture. And I can still afford the Discovery after. It's crazy we already have 25 cards in this deck, man. I'm not sure if that's a positive for us. Mind Blast, kind of crazy. That's telekinesis, Kyle. Kind of hate to exhaust your other Fiend Fire, but I have it on good authority that we out here. We have so many cards that need upgrading too, which is also crazy. But this does it does 22 damage. I mean, I guess I gotta send it there. It hurts to take 18 straight to the face, but no Hemokinesis if we can avoid it. I still think we got a chance. I don't think it's... I think a loss is likelier than a win, but... Now, we have... The Perfected Strikes are garbage. Dump one of the unupgraded Perfected Strikes. Became a true grit. It's the greatest trade deal in the history of trade deals. It's that simple. We're about to eat complete dirt here. And Rupture is still borderline useless, so... yeah, it's looking a little hot. But I don't know what to tell you, man. How about doubling up on a zero-cost Perfected Strike? Like, that's kind of a dream come true. And then bring back, I mean, at this point, like a Blood for Blood is going to cost 1. We're definitely going to have to rest. Which is a bummer, but... 20. Well, you know what? Upgrade Infernal Blade so that it's free. I'll hit you. It's got to be done. I think that our deck is probably just a little bit too messy to feel, like, comfortable with, but... With a couple with several lucky changes that incredible relic gets or something like that, who knows? Who knows what could happen, man? Here's an absolutely psychotic play for you. And then, like... You still have 33 life? After everything we've been through? We did all that. We used a potion to gain 1 strength once. I guess we did some damage with it as well. There is that. 17 damage? It makes me sick, man. And I'm going to exhaust my limit break for this? This is looking pretty bad. Let's call it like we see it. 15. There's not much I can do about that, though. So maybe get out of my face. Although maybe bring back a Sever Soul and then get out of my face. I will say we're approaching like the level where it would be a miracle if we were to make it out of this. Certainly not impossible. I don't want to give you that impression. But are you serious? I didn't do the math at all, but still. Quite unlikely. But that's time. We got time for one more if we screw this one up anyway. Take another battle trance for sure. I think you gotta like Sever Soul, Headbutt, bring back Sever Soul. It's not even upgraded, so like it's not that good. But it certainly could be worse. I mean, I kind of hate to exhaust whatever we would get off the battle trance. I hate to exhaust the battle trance too, but see, this is where you're like, it would be nice. This is just a hypothetical thing more than anything else. It'd be nice to have like even a single block to be drawn. I guess I did add no defense and then transform all of the strikes and defense my deck starts with. So it's hard for me to be mad at anybody but myself for that one. 99 gold for a rare relic is pretty solid. And I'm a big ice cream guy IRL lately. And also in the game. You probably know what I'm going to say already, which is that it goes insane with a whirlwind. Because there's a lot of turns where you tend to just like play cards just to play them. Just because like it doesn't make much of an impact, but being able to save the energy instead for a turn in which is more valuable. I mean, that's probably why it's rare, I suppose, but... We need attacks, so I like a Rampage decently enough, but it like, in my opinion, it makes the run too shoehorned around making a Rampage work, at least the way I play the game. Should play it. So I just adding like a good attack with a debuff is very nice for me. I'm not really a big sword boomerang guy. I'm a big one armaments and then upgrade it when you get a chance sort of guy. And I'll tell you that for free. There are, like, other cards that I should think about with Ice Cream. Like, I feel like, on average, it probably makes X-cost cards better, because you could just get more out of them. And then also, like, whatever the one that it costs 1 when it's not upgraded, Seeing Red, maybe, costs 1 and it gives you 2 energy, and when you upgrade it, it costs 0. And it gives you 2 energy. I'm a body slammer, man. Having an upgraded body slam in the deck kind of goes crazy. I know you're going to say I'm insane for this. I'd rather take the 2, man. Take Tua and then call me in the morning. But also, we're in a better position next turn. You probably do like this. That kills you. Weaken you. Like, I think it's going fantastically so far. Clothesline does 9 damage. It's a dream come true. We need 2 strikes or a bash and a strike. I guess we needed more than 2 strikes with the weakness, but sure. Early feed. Interesting. 22 damage out of this, huh? This is a great time for that. And we will hit you. Getting the feet, dude, I don't even think it's that good because I think max health is like not that relevant in most circumstances. But I'll tell you straight up, it's like my lifelong dream to make a feed exhaust build work. Now we probably should not have used 2 potions on such a short fight. But actually, I'm feeling kind of vindicated when he spits out 15 damage for a turn. Holy cow, man. Let's just get him low. But, like, the idea of, like, maybe even a couple exhumes and then having a run in which you have, like, 250 max HP. I guess that could smooth out, like, a lot of imperfections in your deck. If you could just afford to take, like, 10... 30 damage hits from a boss. Okay, first things first, it's armaments, I think. We have a lot of cards that need upgrading. Weirdly enough, I think that makes armaments better to upgrade because it's like destined to hit stuff that we want to upgrade. Like not 2 strikes and 2 defense is hypothetically what I'm saying here, I guess. Next turn could be big. I'm okay taking a turn off and building like an energy reservoir here. So we can play like a bash and an uppercut on the same turn. I'll save the feed. I'm beholden to those in a way that I probably shouldn't be beholden to them, but I really like getting the payoff on a feed, on a ritual dagger, on a lesson learned to give you a little blast from the past. And this is a perfectly good fight, man. 19 damage, and I'll stop you right there because we're in feed territory. Beautiful. I would say that one was worth it. Preserved Insect. Preserved Insect with a Shockwave. Do we have some more elites? Okay. I think if we don't draw armaments early, we really want our uppercut to be more playable. Nunchucks. Don't know how to feel about that. Our boss is the Guardian. I would rather have... Liquid Bronze is more of like a hallway fight floor 2 sort of potion. I would like Shockwave to be more playable. And if everything goes well, then next floor, we should probably try to Elite Max with Preserved Insect, I think. I think you gotta go. We're not gonna feed twice, so yeah, I think you gotta go. That's beautiful, and it's a perfect time to draw feed. Dare I even suggest it? Do I even need to say it? It's an even better turn to draw feed, because I'm the kind of guy that likes to live in the moment. I'm okay taking 2 damage to gain 3 max HP permanently. Snecko Oil I'll pass on. Pass on all of those. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. I think, unfortunately, I would love to have a big attack in the deck. We don't have one yet, but I think for now, this is a thin the deck situation. And let's see how we do here. Give me a colorless, pretty good dramatic entrance, I think. Probably just focus on damage, I guess. Take 10, get you killed next turn. It's pretty good. I think this is a much cleaner run than our last one. Obviously, like, no promises, but... Now, if possible... I'm just trying to crunch the numbers myself. And I'm thinking, do I have to rest? I'll be on probably 45 HP. Sorry, 55 HP. Akabeko. It doesn't help too much. It almost makes me want to add a Sword Boomerang. What would it do? 11 damage, possibly 4 times. But it's so dead if we don't get strength. So I think we pass, unfortunately. I think we nut up on this one and don't rest. But I do think it's going to be a bit of a slog. Because we don't have, like, one huge attack. We don't have, like, any form of scaling. This gains 8. This does 20. I think we should just get this out of the way. Like, I don't really care if we feed on the boss. It's a bit too precious, I think. And start building, like, a little reservoir of energy so we can play those turns where we get, like, one... or more than one 2-cost card on the same turn. It can come to pass, I swear it to you. But you got 8 turns of weakness, which is very nice. Let's just play that. I haven't used a potion yet, and you might think that that's idiotic. I think it's like the sanest I've ever been in my life. Because the hallway fights on floor 2 go insane. So we need to do like 26 damage. That's not gonna happen. That's still not gonna happen. It's still not gonna happen. Oh, wait, it is going to happen, man. A little lucky for sure. And that's a beautiful turn to stack some energy. Probably try to ruin your life, I suppose. Well, yeah, I'm gonna hit you. It really shouldn't be close. But you never know until it's over, I guess, but it's over. Alright, we're fine. You need a demon form. It's that simple. And it's nice because it gives us something to build into now. And to be honest with you, I do kind of feel like out of these we Runic Dome, but I gotta take a sip of the hydration at least. Because things are about to get very serious. Very serious indeed. Now, do we want to fight elites, man? It's kind of... I think we need a turn to, like, shore... or a floor to shore up the deck. So I'm going to ignore Preserved Insect a little bit. And try to just upgrade my cards as much as possible. Turn 1... You do a little bit, but I can get away with that. Never mind. 2 wasted energy. Good start. It's also pretty bad. I guess I would do that, this, and this. You do 11 damage this turn. Next turn, you do 22. That just basically sucks. No reason to cry. 21 damage. Oh, but we had 2. It actually worked out. Thank you, Nunchuck. Thank you, Nunchuck. You saved my life. Give me a shrug on this one. We do need some attacks that hit multiple times, but we desperately also need some form of block in the deck to protect us while our strength grows. Sure, sure. You definitely hit here. But you know, since you hit here, maybe you never play Demon Form on this fight because it's so slow. I do like it when the turns sort of play themselves. That's kind of the Runic Dome dream. It's less good when you don't draw, like, any defense. Or few defense. We hold on that, though. Are we ready for a feed? We do have Nunchuck. Brother, we are ready for a feed, but our HP is still a little precious. I think the drop kick could go crazy for us in this build. Tough one for me, personally. Membership card, obviously, the earlier you buy it, the better. Bag of Prep is amazing, though, but I think you gotta trust the process on this one. And then that, I don't really care about that. But we will hit a shop in the future where we'll be happy with it, I think. Turn 1, you don't do that much. So I'm content to just stall. You might hit me for 12. What did I tell you? But I'm happy to stall. You're probably going to die next turn. You're probably going to debuff. You usually, it's a chance, but you often hit on that turn. I'll play it, because I don't know what you're coming out with. Not that bad. Horrible turn, obviously. Could it be worse, honestly? All things considered. All joking aside, man. Not that bad. Exhume. Exhume feed is not going to happen. Exhume Shockwave is like kind of close. I think we're chill where we stand. Now. Yeah, we got a lot to upgrade. We got a lot. The deck needs to be tightened up. The deck needs to be tightened up bigly. We will probably not hit a shop. So go ahead and give me that. Rest up. 59 HP. Don't let the max HP fool you. 59 HP is still pretty good. Stone Calendar does not fit what we're doing, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't happy to have it. We're going to take... Oh, you did not even hit very much on this. A little, but not too much. You're going to hit for like maybe 20. So let's weaken you rather than play 2 bad blocks. Nunchuck's not ready to go. Now you're going to probably attack on this turn. Which is fine by me because you're dead. Heavy Blade. We need some kind of like killing card in the deck. Now this is interesting. All of them are good. I am sort of looking to this as like a double transform though, man. Because we have great attacks. Evolve and Battle Trance is awesome. I do sort of feel like an Evolve is a dead draw. Like, I'm happier to draw, like, a Defend. So I sort of hate to kill it, but I felt like it had to be done. I think we've done a pretty good job of reworking the deck on this floor. It's certainly not, like, locked in, but... Let's weaken, draw. And hit you with something like that. I don't think we need Shockwave on such a short fight. You do have a big debuff turn. Is it this turn? It's not this turn. Small hit, not bad. This will probably be the debuff turn then. 19, 15, 19. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm not worried about feed. You're kind of you're my nemesis. Okay. Huge power early would be very nice here. Probably go Brutality. Shockwave is weirdly like a little better later. This might just be a like turn 1, maybe Battle Trance then. Bash Clothesline. I was originally going to Clothesline and chill, but I think the Bash is roughly worth it. So we really want to see Demon Form ASAP. Trader. I can't pass up on this, and we don't care about feed. So there's kind of an element of like just survive until you can play Demon Form. And then honestly, like, get hit in the face pretty bad, but you probably don't attack this turn. You gotta play... I mean, there's a couple of different ways to think about Runic Pyramid, to be honest with you. Or, sorry, Runic Dome, which is the one we actually have. You could think of it like you need to have played a lot of the game to know what the enemies do. And I'd be lying to you if I said that didn't help. I think it helps a great deal. The other thing is, and I don't think we're there yet, but if you can just have a deck where it doesn't matter what you do, or what the enemy does, you're just playing your cards every turn, that's the dream. Now this is gonna sting. Oh, we may have gotten slightly lucky. You are debuffed to the gills, brother. Do I really want to spend 2 energy putting up the 6? I think you like might come close to doing enough damage to kill me, so I have to put up some form of block just to stay frosty here. I love to see it, man. Draw some good stuff. Draw it up. Great freaking stone calendar too. I think the dream is you just block until you draw heavy. Oh, it wins! Okay, okay! Don't plan the parade just yet, alright? We got a lot of work to do still. Bludgeon is good. I think, like, Juggernaut is pretty good too. We do play some blocks. We probably don't need Bludgeon because we have Heavy Blade. You probably take Juggernaut, and then you sort of, like, pray for, like, a Snecko Eye. No Snecko. It seems a little how-to basic. But we really could use 5 energy. And to be honest, I feel like we've sort of upgraded enough, man. 2 floors of upgrades. We only play 2 powers right now. So, like, this boss is not that awesome for us. Hi, Tomo. We should hit shops. There's a 2-shop path. We have 50% off the shops. Don't check my math on that one, but that's the equivalent of 4 shops. That's a lot of shops, brother. That's It's more than I know what to do with, at least. You do like 14 damage turn 1. I don't know, something along those lines. Let's just keep it moving. It'd be nice if we could make a feed work. 8 damage turn 1. Pretty close. Let's exhaust you. Smack you, smack you. 8 life left. If we have big blocks, we can stall. Without big blocks, we gotta kill you. Just the way of the world. The sweet science. I will absolutely take a flame barrier. I will absolutely... an enlightenment could go thermonuclear. We have so many expensive cards. Anytime we can get a body slam for free, we're very stoked. And the exploders have to go first. I'm starting to think there might be a world in which we make this happen. And that's... Hope is a scary thing, man. Hope is a scary thing. It's what they say in, like, Star Wars movies, so I don't know, it just sounded kind of... Sounded kind of deep. Okay, you're nothing to me. Obviously, by the way, a big part of our success, huge, is how early we draw demon form. I don't know. But a headbutt? Headbutt is interesting. 24, I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too much at all. An early demon form changes everything. You're a piece of junk. You know what? That's why you save a smoke bomb, man. I don't have to deal with you. Add 400 curses into my deck, piece of junk. Honestly, I think this shop is kind of horrible for us. But I will take the opportunity to remove a basic strike, but then I'm just resting for 2 HP. It's okay. Can't shake the feeling an early Juggernaut is the play here. Now, turn 1, we are gonna get hit. For like a lot. It's on a 17. From this point onwards, things could start to come together pretty nicely. I'm hoping. A feed is a no-brainer, obviously. A rage would go crazy with what we're building now. Demon form, unfortunately, is just too slow. We did 51. Still took 6. 2 turns left, huh? You're gonna be vulnerable forever. Did 43. Still took 1. At least we're generating, like, lots of block, which does hit you. But it's gonna hurt. All things... We're still at 80 HP. I'm not gonna complain, but... That guy is kind of like... He's a bit of a hard counter for us. Dude, we should just rest. Like, that's a great opportunity to rest. We need the HP anyway. I'm gonna take the coward's path. Sorry. But it's true. Turn 1 gonna suck here. Get that going. Get this out here. Bring it back. Turn 1's gonna blow, though. 20 damage. Annoying. Great enlightenment, though, man. Come on. Also, yet again, no block. Stings. It stings, but it is what it is. We're kind of just in, like, stall territory, I think. It's a different story because I could kill one, but really all we want to do is, like, live till turn 7. And at turn 7, they're guaranteed to die. 30 damage. It's probably better to kill one. I'm assuming you're not going to attack this turn because you've attacked like 4 turns in a row. Shows what I know. I'm glad we put up some block. Takes my blade. And you're all gone. Okay. Energy potion could always come in handy, of course. The madness is tempting. I really don't want to curse. I don't mind losing 5 max HP. We have to rest at the end anyway. Ooh, don't think energy is a big problem for us. We've taken 2 energy relics, I guess. Let's take Clockwork Souvenir. And we could either buy, like, Discovery or remove a card. I think removing a basic strike is always going to serve us well here. The one thing within our control that I would love to get rid of here is, like, I'd love to pop this potion and get a better potion. But I'm only going to pop it if I get a better potion here, because I don't think the Liquid Thorns does much against you. Not enough to justify the perspective pop, at least. Now you're, like, extremely annoying. I guess I'm going to use an energy relic here, which is... nobody's more surprised than me, but I got to kill you quick, so I needed to play all my expensive cards. Now here... a heavy blade. Not thrilled. What are we drawing for sure next turn? I'd like to see my draw pile, please. I'd like to see my deck. What have we not played? Have we played our demon form? No. Okay, because I'm just thinking, like, maybe Enlightenment is the best thing to bring back. But you probably bring back a Battle Trance, though. Demon form is, like, too slow to be excited to play. We got Enlightenment anyway. Can't draw. Well, call me crazy. I'm gonna play my cards then. We probably kill you next turn, but we're gonna be weaker than I thought I would be. Fire potion. All right. Well, it's gonna be. We have 73 HP, which is pretty good. And an early demon form is mighty. I was gonna say mighty sus. It's mighty nice. The danger here is never knowing what the boss is gonna do is a little spicy. Oh my gosh, you're at the exact amount of HP necessary to die to that potion. So I guess, like, what we want to do is just, sounds idiotic, but just put up as much block as possible, like, every turn. Hang on, can I see what we're... What if we haven't played a Heavy Blade, we haven't played a Juggernaut, so bring back Enlightenment. It is going to be close, but we are going to scale our strength, like, relatively quickly. I don't want to talk about it. I know we're playing powers, man, but we gotta play powers. Some of our best cards are powers. Any turn in which we don't take a hit is a dream come true. Sorry, Bash. You've served your purpose. We need... I mean, a Heavy Blade knocks you out next turn. We're gonna be low on HP, though. See what you get. It would be... We need to headbutt something back. It's gonna headbutt back dropkick, which is not necessarily what you want to see. Maybe we should have brought back uppercut instead by playing things in a different order. I'll play his 23 damage dropkick, bro. Of course I'm gonna play it. Chill. Chill, man! Are you serious? We actually might kill you. We definitely... Ow! Did kill you, dude! Okay, we got the hot hand lately. We made that one happen. The ice cream was a big help, admittedly. Maybe played a little gun shy there, but we made it happen. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I just love the Ironclad, man. And I'll see you next time. Later!